This headline from the New York Times reads, quote, prosecutors sought records on Trump's foreign business deals since 2017. According to two people familiar with the matter, quote, federal prosecutors overseeing the investigation into Trump's handling of classified documents have issued a subpoena for information about his business dealings in foreign countries after he took office as president. Quote, it remains unclear precisely what the prosecutors were hoping to find by sending the subpoena to Mr. Trump's company. But the subpoena suggests investigators have cast a wider net than previously understood as they scrutinize whether he broke the law in taking sensitive government materials with him upon leaving the White House and then not fully complying with demands for their return. When disparate breaking news stories like that break within moments of each other right before we get on the air, we call Barb McQuade, former U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Michigan, co-host of the Sisters-in-Law podcast. Barb, it's really great to see you. Thanks very much for joining us on sort of short notice tonight.
You bet. Glad to be with you, Rachel.
Let me just ask you if you can explain what you see as significant, if anything, about this news of the federal subpoena, prosecutors looking into Trump's possible foreign business dealings dating back to when he took office in 2017. What does that say to you?
Well, it is both a fairly routine move, but also one with potentially explosive consequences, I think, Rachel. Whenever you're investigating a white-collar case, you want to follow the money, right? It's what Deep Throat told Woodward and Bernstein to do, because you might find some interesting connections, trails, motives, et cetera. But in this case, when prosecutors are deciding whether to file charges for mishandling classified documents, they're looking for aggravating factors like obstruction of justice. But another one is disloyalty to the United States. So if you can make a link that there was some motive for payments from a foreign government in exchange for perhaps sharing classified documents about those things, or trying to leverage information to get an upper hand in business negotiations, that could be a very powerful aggravating factor that could lead toward charges for mishandling these classified documents.
Now, the target of this subpoena, according to the New York Times' reporting, was Trump's business. And Trump's business has had its own legal story in the past year or two, including being convicted as a business entity on counts related to business and tax fraud. How much leeway does the Trump's organization as a business have in complying with a subpoena like this? Is it a black and white case where they have no choice in the matter, or is this the sort of thing where they could either resist it or fight it overtly in court?
They could fight it, Rachel. I mean, ordinarily, when you get a subpoena from the government, the presumption is that it is regular and that you will comply with it. And really, the only basis for objecting is if there is some sort of privilege. I can't really imagine one here. Or that it is somehow overly broad. You know, if you asked for, millions and millions of documents, a company might say that's unreasonable and might go to court to quash it or try to narrow the scope of it. But ordinarily, if you ask a business for their business records and it's within the scope of the investigation, then a judge is going to enforce that subpoena.